Hi guys, how's it going? Today I'm going to be doing a real casual, fun, sort of a get ready with me style video where I'm just going to start putting on makeup and chatting with you guys. I have a ton of products that I want to talk about that I'm excited to try, and I actually have a look in mind too that I'm really excited to try. So let's just jump right in and do this. So I'm going to start by moisturizing my lips. One of the products I wanted to talk about is this Wet n Wild Pout and Kiss Gel Lip Balm. These are new, I believe. They have like 6 colors or something. I don't know. Oh, they smell so good and they go on so smooth. Then I'm going to prime my face with the Lorac Light Source 3-in-1 Illuminating Primer. I love this. I've been so obsessed with illuminating primers lately. I have like a whole list of them that I could recommend to you guys. If you want to see like a video on my top illuminating primers, I can totally do that. So I wanted to talk about what I'm doing in this video and like my thoughts on this, because I kind of want to start a new series, you guys. I kind of want to start doing videos like this maybe once a week where I do talk through tutorials and I use products that are that are mostly new to me, not necessarily new. Oh, that smells really herbally. I don't remember that smelling like that. By the way, I'm going to use the NYX Total Control Drop Foundation. I don't think I've talked about this at all on my channel, and I've had it for a while, but I remember when it came out, it was kind of a big deal. Everyone was excited about it, and it was interesting that there's less than ½ an ounce in here. That's kind of interesting, but I don't know. So I'm going to use this foundation today. I have the shade Beige. I really like the shade match, I can tell you that right now. So this is a drop foundation, so it's very, very liquidy. It's like probably the most liquidy foundation I've ever owned. Really something that I normally wouldn't go for, but I wanted to try it. And so you just, you know, you get it up in the dropper here and then you just, oh boy. Okay. I look like an amateur, that's okay. And then for these sponges that I have 2 of these. These are the EcoTools blending sponges, and I really like them. I like the bigger one better than the little one because, I don't know, I feel like it's a little bit softer. This is the little one, so those 2 came in a set, which is really nice. And I like the little one too, but I just feel like the big one is better, is softer, you know what I mean? It's not as dense. And I find what works well with this foundation is to start with a really thin layer and blend it all out. And as you can see, that one drop is going pretty far, which is really nice. You just gotta blend it out. And then like slowly add a little bit more. I think that it's designed for a little to go a long way. So you really don't want to start with too much, and because the bottle is so small, like, you obviously don't want to use as much as you normally would, or it'll not last you very long at all. But honestly, I really do like this foundation. I like the look, the way that it looks, and I like the coverage. And you know, I kind of started using it a few days ago again after, you know, having it for a few weeks, and then I keep using it. I keep reaching for it. So that tells me that I really like it, and I do. I like the way that it looks on the skin. You know, it's tricky to get used to it at first because it applies in such a weird way, but I feel like it blends really nice and it settles really nice, like it dries really nicely on the skin. So I really do like it. I believe it's over $10 though, which is like ridiculous for less than ½ an ounce. And lately I have been going over, kind of to draw down to my neck, putting a little bit extra foundation right here and then drawing it down my neck in that way, just to make sure that I don't have any lines, any, you know what I mean, discoloration, color differences. Like I said, this is a pretty good color match, but my neck and chest are always different than my arms too. Like my arms have a lot more like yellow tone to them, and my neck and chest is more pink, and it's really frustrating. So yeah, if you guys have tried this NYX foundation, let me know what you think. Let me know if you like it. Let me know if you think it's worth it. I'll list it below with the prices and everything. But I want to say it's like $15. It's not cheap, you know? So I don't know. I guess I'll have to give my final thoughts once I use it up and see how long it lasts me. And then I'll know for sure if it's really worth it, because it is a good foundation. It's just such a tiny bottle. Okay, for concealer, I want to use this new Arbonne Concealer. I have this shade Medium Warm Beige, and this is a brand new product from Arbonne. I think it came out in the spring, and they have had cream concealers before, but they've never had liquid concealers before, so I was super excited. Came with a brush. Don't really like the brush for concealer, or at least not under my eyes. I think for blending in concealer on the face, the brush will be fine, but I'm not going to use that today. Now I'll use this little guy, and yes, it's dirty. Don't judge me. For a shade that's called Medium Warm Beige, I don't feel like it's that warm. I don't know. Maybe it's just like a little pink for me. I think I like the concealer, but I don't feel like the shade is quite right. I do think a lot of people will like this concealer because it is a very natural finish. Arbonne is known for having very natural looking makeup. Like, it's not full coverage, matte, intense, whatever. It's very natural, and that's just kind of what their brand is about. Now I'm going to do some cream contouring, you guys. I cannot stop using this Wet n Wild contour stick. I can't stop. I'm obsessed. I am addicted. It is, it's in the shade 806 Where's Walnut. And somebody asked me in a comment, and I haven't responded to them yet, but I will. But they asked me if I thought this product would be good for like different skin tones in mine, like lighter skin. And I think I would recommend a different shade. I know there's like, how many shades? I think there's like 3 or 4 contour shades. I would probably recommend going with a different contour shade. But you could totally try this one. I just really love it. And the cool thing about it is that it blends out so well that you probably could use this for lighter skin. You just have to blend it out more, you know what I mean? So I think that that's definitely possible. But I mean, if you have more fair skin, I would recommend a lighter shade. So I wanted to talk about like what my sort of vision is with this series or this type of video. For one thing, I really have been loving doing talk through tutorials. I don't know why, I just love talking as I'm putting my makeup on. I love talking about the makeup as I'm doing it, rather than waiting until I've already filmed the video, going back in and doing a voiceover. I feel like that's harder, and I'm saying the same things over again when I do a voiceover, whereas as I'm filming now, I think of all kinds of different things to say. So I like it in that respect. And I also want to start doing more talking about products that aren't talked about a lot on YouTube. Like, I know there's this huge trend of YouTube of always talking about the new products, which I fall victim to all the time. I love talking about new products and trying new things and all the new releases, you know, and the limited edition collections. I love them. I love them all. But I feel like, for me at least, I oftentimes tend to forget about my... Gosh, I'm spacing out so bad, you guys. I tend to forget about my older makeup that I have that is, you know, especially like permanent collections or permanent products in a line that I just kind of neglect because I'm always focused on what's new, and that's kind of what they want in the cosmetics industry because that's what makes them money, right? But so my goal with this series was really just to have an opportunity to talk about products that maybe are new, but I don't want to do a complete review on them, or they're old, but they're new to me. I have a lot of products in here that I've recently bought that have been out for a while, but they're new to me, you know, or they've been in my collection a while and I just haven't talked about them in a while, or I haven't used them in a while, or, you know, whatever. And also to try new fun looks, because I don't know, I have just been getting inspired by random things. Today's look is inspired by a book cover, which I will show you guys in a second. And I've just been really wanting to try like fun, different looks. And I don't know, I think this would just be a fun sort of a series to do. So I'm not sure what I'm going to call this series yet. If you have any suggestions, let me know. Sorry, my shirt keeps falling down. It just, nothing fits right anymore. Now I'm going to set everything with this Kick-Ass Instant Retouch Pressed Powder. This is by Soap & Glory. And I'm still working on my review video, you guys, on Soap & Glory, all their makeup. I don't know why, but it's taking me a really long time to feel ready to, like, film it. I don't know why. But I love this powder. Oh boy, they're playing music outside right now. Can you guys hear that? They're playing the Star Spangled Banner. It's like concert on the park tonight all over Madison, and they're doing music everywhere. And I think I'm gonna go in a little bit. I think when I finish this video, I'm gonna meet my parents and Lila, because Lila's with my parents right now, and hear some music. But it sounds like they're doing one at the park right in my backyard. So that's cool, but I kind of wish they would wait a little bit so I could film this video. Oh well, it can be my background music, right? So yeah, like I said, I don't know what I'm gonna call this series. So if you guys have suggestions, let me know. I want to hear your suggestions, like weekly makeup. I don't know. I got nothing. Okay, so now I'm done with this part of my face. I'm gonna move on to eyes for now. I picked up this NYX Eyeshadow Base. By the way, they just started selling NYX in our Walgreens, like a huge display, and I almost peed my pants. I was so excited. Like, I go to Walgreens a lot for prescriptions for myself and for my daughter, and now with this pregnancy, it seems like every time I go to the midwives, they're telling me to take like a new supplement or try something new because I'm having a lot of symptoms. So anyways, I feel like I'm at Walgreens a lot, and anytime I go, I kind of like to pick up like 1 or 2 makeup things for myself, just to treat myself, you know, I don't know. So anyways, I was really excited that they had a new brand, NYX, there. So yeah, so excited. So I picked up a couple things. One of these is the eyeshadow base, and this is actually in the pearl white finish. They had a matte white finish, but I wanted the pearl because I wanted to see if the pearl would come through, affecting the eyeshadow, because the eyeshadow look that I have in my head is very pearly. So let's try this. I'm gonna use this brush by 100% Pure. I think it's kind of a concealer brush, but I think it'll work for this type of product. Oh yeah, that's pretty. That's the perfect base for what I have in mind. So yeah, plus I also thought that it would be fun to do like a real casual video with you guys once a week and just kind of sit down and chat about, I don't know, whatever I feel like chatting about makeup wise, you know. I know a lot of you have been asking for a pregnancy update or a life update, and I mean, I want to do that, but I also don't want to do that, so I'm not sure if I'm going to do that or not. This is mixing with my foundation too. It's looking a little bit yellow, but that's because of the foundation. It's not that I don't want to like film a pregnancy update or whatever. I just don't know where to start and what to say and what not to say. You know what I mean? It's just a lot going on, and I don't want it to be like a completely down video. And also, I don't want to really focus on the things in my life that are not great right now. And a lot of my like pregnancy symptoms are not that great right now. So I'm not sure if I want to talk about it, but you know, I'm doing okay. Everybody's doing okay. We're getting through it. Really excited for the baby to be here, and the pregnancy is going pretty normally. All the symptoms I have are pretty normal. There's nothing like scary, life-threatening. You know, it's just really frustrating things like nausea and heartburn and headaches and itchy legs and swelling and pain in areas, and just, you know, stuff that's pretty normal with pregnancy, but just kind of makes life harder. But I do think I will talk about it eventually. I think I will. I just want to get back in the swing of YouTube first, and then I'll talk about it. Okay, now that I have this beautiful base down, I'm going to go in with the, hopefully, star of the show. This is the NYX Single Shadow. You guys, I looked everywhere for this color of eyeshadow, like in my collection, and I don't have anything like this. This is in the shade Mermaid, perfect. And yeah, I just couldn't believe it. Like, I had in my head this look I wanted to do, And I was like, I'm sure I have something. And I kept looking and looking, and I was like, I don't have anything. I have things that are like a little more green than this, or a little more blue than this, or a little darker, or not shimmery, or, you know, but I wanted this. This is exactly what I wanted. And then one day my prayers were answered, and there it was sitting in Walgreens waiting for me. And I just couldn't be happier. I'm so excited. And these NYX Single Shadows are new to me too. I've never owned or tried any of these before. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. You guys, that is so cool. I feel like it's sticking really well, probably because of that base that I have down, which I imagine is kind of the purpose of it, you know, but oh, that pigmentation is amazing. I love that this has like a little bit of duochrome, but it's like white duochrome and gold, like depending on how you look at it. I see like a little bit of white and a little bit of gold. And holy cow, this is making my eyes look red. Oh, wow. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Okay, I have in my hand the Lorac Beauties Who Brunch palette. I believe this one is still for sale on the Lorac website. It has a lot of really pretty pastel-y colors, kind of similar to my look there. That one's matte though. I wanted a shimmery one, but I think I'm going to use that one too. I'm also going to use, I'm going to start with gluten-free, the shimmery white right here, and I might go with some Moonlight too, this pretty pale gold shade. Oh, it was just the swimming thing, I think. That's why I heard the national anthem. It was the pool, it wasn't a concert. One thing I'm noticing is that I have to be careful because of how much of the sticky base that I put down. I think I put a little bit too much down. It's wanting to like roll up, so I have to just kind of pack it on. I can't brush it too much, but it's working really well. That's so pretty. All right, now I'm gonna go in with Moonlight, that pale gold shade. Now I'm gonna blend in a little bit of avocado toast on top, and I think I'm going to end up blending that into a matte shade. Oh yeah, that's the perfect color. So I did carry up the NYX shadow past where I had put the sticky base, and I'm glad I did because that's making it blend in with this matte shade a lot better. Ah. Now I'm going to take a different Lorac palette. This is the Pirates of the Caribbean collection, and my favorite nude currently of all time, currently, my favorite nude currently is this Pirate's Chest shade right there. I just love that for blending out anything really. Now I'm going to take Ghostly and try that on the brow bone. Ooh, so much fallout. I don't feel like that's showing up like I want it to, so instead I'm going to go with Shiver Me. Shiver Me, I know, will do what I want it to do. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a swim meet over there. They're all cheering now. There's no more music. It's just cheering, so it's got to be a swim meet. Okay, for my lower lash line, I'm going to start with Avocado Toast. See how I like that. I definitely feel like with a bright look like this, the lower lash line needs some attention, you know, something to kind of pull everything together. But I'm just not sure what it's going to be yet. I like that. It's subtle. Alright, doing this palette again, I'm going to take a little bit of Compass and put that. It's this pretty soft gold shade, but it's a little bit darker than that other one. And I'm going to put that in the middle, or inner corner. All right, now I'm gonna be very careful because I don't want to ruin the look, but I gotta deepen up the edges a little bit. So I'm gonna try this blue shade Starry Night. Okay, just a little bit on the outer corners there. Now I'm gonna clean up my eyes with a little bit of, I'm just gonna try with the Beauty Blender here first. There we go. Now I got this pretty dark teal eyeliner from NYX at Walgreens that is in the shade Satin Blue. I'm gonna try that for the waterline. It's actually lighter than I thought. It's like more blue. I thought it would be more teal. Oh well. That one's not really doing anything. Okay, so that didn't really show. Maybe it did a little bit, but it was a different shade of blue than I wanted to. I'm just gonna go in with black to really accentuate that. Now I could go in with, gosh, I'm just loving the way it looks. I could go in with like a, I could go in with a liquid liner and do like a wing and stuff, but I kind of want to try just mascara. I feel like that would look really summery, and that's kind of what I'm going for. So that's what I'm going to do today. Hey, I'm going to use my all-time favorite mascara, the Too Faced Better Than Sex. You could you could also totally glam this look up with fake lashes, but I'm not messing with that right now. Going with my e.l.f. Beautifully Bare Lash Tint Mascara. Totally forgot I was filming for a second there. I feel like my eyes are glowing in the dark. I mean, it's not dark, but I feel like they're glowing. Like, it's amazing. I'm just really obsessed. This shadow is just so good. Yes. Now I'm just going to take the blush from this blush palette, and I'm going to take the shade Lost Soul. I have a little bit of bronzer on this brush too, which is kind of what I want, because I just want like a really, really, really natural, oh my god, I'm digging my fingers into things. I just want a really natural, very, very subtle cheek look. Like I want it to fit and be complete, but I don't want the cheeks to stand out as having a ton of blush on them, you know? But I do feel like I need to highlight, so I'm going to take Star Reader from this palette. I should have a review up on the Pirates of the Caribbean collection, and I do have one on the other Lorac Beauties Brunch palette as well, so I'll link those below if you want to see those. I didn't really mean to be using them today, I just kind of thought of what I needed and I knew they were in those palettes, so I grabbed them. Alright. I'm gonna set my face with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus setting spray. For lips, I have, like I said, I have this look in mind. Okay, I'll show you the book cover now so that you know what my look is going to be, and maybe you can guess what my lip color is going to be. This is the book cover. This is my inspiration. I just read it and I'm about to read it again because I love this book so much. I can't even tell you guys. I'm going to do a review on this book on my blog, so if that's up, I'll link it below. It's just the life-changing magic of tidying up. This was viral like a year or two ago, and I was like, I don't need that. And then I finally got it because whatever, and I love it. But anyways, colors. Colors are what we're talking about now. So this is where I got my eye look inspiration, and if you can guess, I'm going to be trying a red lip with this look. Let's do it. So I'm going to start with this new Wet n Wild Gel Lip Liner. I got all of these. I love these so much, you guys. I am so obsessed with these. I thought they were going to be, because it says gel, I thought they were going to be like sheer, you know, because I've tried like a gel, I think Milani or some brand had these weird gel lippy things, but I wanted to try them because it's Wet n Wild and I want to try everything Wet n Wild does. Turns out these are amazing, so let's do this. mean, do you see how creamy easily these are applying and how pigmented they are? It's unreal. And they twist up. Yes. Did I tell you the name of this shade? Read the Scene. You could just leave it like this with a lip liner if you wanted to, but I'm not going to because I have this new Maybelline Super Stay. Why is it so hard to remember the names? Super Stay Matte Ink Liquid Lip Color in the shade Pioneer. This was sent to me through Influencer to try and review, and I thought this would be, my husband just called me, whoops. So anyways, I thought this would be the perfect shade because I wanted a red and this is new, so it would be perfect, the perfect time to try it. I have swatched them before and they seem very nice, so I'm excited. I feel like my lips are looking uneven for whatever reason. I mean, they are uneven, but I don't know. Alright, so this is pretty much the look I had in mind. I like it. I love this lip color. So many fun products that I tried today, you guys. So much goodness. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you kind of understand what I mean by like this type of video now in this series, and let me know if you are excited for me to do weekly videos like this, and let me know what kind of things you'd like to see next, what kind of looks, what products you'd like to see me use, maybe certain brands you'd like to see me use, anything like that. Let me know. And yeah, I had a lot of fun today. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for having your notifications turned on and giving this video a thumbs up. I appreciate you guys so much. And I'll talk to you again very soon.